Hey everyone, so I'm back again for another video, and in my last video I had an announcement that said my next video was going to be the winter formal tutorial, and I said I might have said it was going to be Wednesday, which is still going to be this coming Wednesday, but I decided to kind of film a video in between here because I was just way too excited because yesterday I went to Burbank and picked up the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. This was not in my plans to buy this palette. I had looked at it and I was just like, okay, I really do like it, but there were so many problems with the pre-sale and all that stuff that I ended up just deciding I was going to go up to the store and look around. And when I was there, I was like, okay, I absolutely need this palette. And I also picked up some brushes. So I'm going to show the palette as well as what brushes I picked up. And I will have some swatches at the very end of this video of all the eyeshadows. So if you're interested in seeing this video, just keep watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, so when you get the palette, it comes in this box from Morphe and it says Jaclyn Hill Favorites, and then it says Morphe Brushes at the bottom. And then when you flip it over, there's like a picture of Jaclyn and then her little message just saying that she partnered with Morphe and picked out her favorite eyeshadows that they have and is obviously bringing it to you guys in this collection. I believe it was $27.99 for the palette, and then of course you have tax and stuff. But yeah, so it just comes in this cardboard box here, and when you and I've already taken it out of the box, but I just want to show it to you guys. And then when you open the box, there's like this little bubble wrap sleeve where the palette's in, which I thought was really nice because it just kind of gives it extra protection to make sure your palette is good. And then of course the most important part is when you pull it out of the bubble wrap, you get your palette. So the palette is just the normal kind of palette that Morphe has. It just says Morphe Brushes on the front. It doesn't say anything like Jaclyn or whatever. That's just the outside box. And then, I don't know, the packaging, it's not like super amazing packaging, but I never feel like eyeshadow palettes really have that great of packaging. I do like how it's plastic versus cardboard, and I do like how it's not a super shiny front. I mean, yeah, you're seeing some fingerprints on here, but it's not like a super glossy front. I don't know, those just kind of really bug me. You just open it from the front. There's like a little, it's really easy to open, no problems with that. There's not a mirror or anything. This is what the top looks like. And then it comes with this little like protective covering over it, which obviously you're not going to keep on there, but just that's how the packaging came. And then when you open it up, just like take a moment to take this in. Like, how gorgeous is this palette? Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I really am. And I want to tell you guys, just before I really get into this, that when I first saw this palette, I was kind of like, okay, I know it's going to be good because Jaclyn picked it out. But I was concerned because I was like, am I really going to use, like, some of these brighter colors, like this orange up here? Like, am I really going to use that? And I was like, no, I'm just gonna take the risk. And oh, I am so glad that I took that risk because I even used some of this orange color that I was really scared about. I used it this morning just like in the crease a little bit with some other brown colors in this palette, and absolutely amazing. And I also used this on a flat liner brush like right underneath my eye. Amazing. So I want to start by saying that some of these colors that may seem to be very intimidating in this palette, you're really gonna like them. Don't be intimidated by them. Don't be thinking, well, I don't know if I'm ever going to use that color or if it's really going to look good on me. You can make it work. This palette just has so many possibilities, and it totally just has like a Jaclyn kind of feel to it, which is good because obviously she created the palette. But just all these warm colors that we have going on here are things that Jaclyn wears all the time. And you know, she rocks it like no other. But you can start rocking it too by getting this palette. I love it. I don't know. I did the eye makeup look that I'm going on today with this palette. I don't know how good it looks on camera because I'm actually using a camera that I normally don't use. So if things are a little bit funky, it's because I'm still getting used to it. My other camera broke, and right now I'm borrowing one to kind of test out and see if I like it before I purchase it. So just kind of a disclaimer with that. These eyeshadows are so smooth, so buttery. They blend out super well. I mean, I haven't used all of them yet. I just got this yesterday, but I'm already obsessed with it. I've been tweeting about it, Instagramming about it, just getting it out there that this palette is absolutely amazing. And if you have purchased it, or if you're still trying to purchase it, you are kind of thinking, dang, like I wish I had it already, because I know that the pre-sale doesn't get shipped to anyone till later this month. It's definitely worth the wait. It's going to be such an exciting day when it does come and you get to use it. You're going to be obsessed just like I am. But yeah, these eyeshadows, so smooth, so creamy, buttery. They blend out super, super well, because that's always my main concern with eyeshadows is, are they going to blend out really well? And these definitely did, and I would for sure say that they are comparable, if not better than MAC eyeshadows. Plus, how can you beat the cost? I mean, if you were to buy these individually, they're $2 a piece, and you're getting this palette for $27.99, and there's 28 eyeshadows in it. So you're basically paying $1 per eyeshadow, which is a super good deal, because if you were to try to get all these colors, you know, by themselves, it would be double the amount. So I think it's a very affordable palette. The colors are just amazing. There's a ton of colors here where you can use it like every day if you focus more on these kind of colors up here, but if you wanted to do a fun night out or a bold look, you know, you can go for some of these like bolder colors, and there's just there are endless possibilities with this palette. You're just gonna absolutely love it. What I like about this is that because it's her favorites from the Morphe eyeshadows that she picked out, if you run out, you can go refill, you know, you can go get the same one from Morphe again. So there's no like really worries about that. I think that's really cool. And just one other thing I'm going to tell you guys about this palette is that the eyeshadows are so pigmented. Already when you just like swatch them on your finger, they're super pigmented, but also when you're applying them to the eyelid, the first like kind of layer, I guess, still is very pigmented, but you can add more layers of it with your brush, and it's definitely very buildable. So you can get, you know, kind of a lighter application of color with these eyeshadows, but you can also really build it up and get a super intense look. So I think that's really great. And then before I get into showing you guys the swatches, I want to show you guys the 4 brushes that I picked up from Morphe while I was there. Morphe, I'm already super impressed with their brushes. I haven't used all these yet, but I've used some of them and loving them already. So the first brush that I picked up is the Morphe M437, and it looks like this. It is a contouring brush for getting, you know, the hollows of those cheekbones, getting that upper forehead area to kind of bring some warmth to your face. I really like it. The bristles are super soft, but they're also really dense. This is just going to be a great brush for that, and I'm super excited to try it out. The next brush that I got is the Morphe B45 brush. I don't know if you can see that, but it's an angled brush, and I think this is going to be great for applying gel eyeliner, or if you have the Anastasia brow pomade, I think that's how you pronounce it, to fill in your brows. This was super inexpensive. I think it was around like $2, so really great price. And I'm looking forward to using it. I will link all of the brushes that I'm mentioning down below as well, so that you can check them out. Morphe has so many brushes that it can kind of get confusing online, so I'll put that below. The third brush is the Morphe N410. It looks like this. It's like a flat liner brush for like going along that lower lash line with shadow. I did use this one today, and I'm already super impressed. If you like to apply some eyeshadow along your lower lash line, you need this brush. I don't think it was super expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but I will put the link to it down below. Actually, just thinking about it, I don't know if Morphe's website's still down. So I will try to link it, and if I can't, I will just simply put the number so that when their website is all fixed and stuff, you guys can go find it. But super impressed with this brush. And then the last brush that I got is the Morphe M330, which looks like this. It's just a blending brush. The lady working at the store told me that this is their most popular blending brush right now. It's super soft. It's that perfect length to really blend things out. Just get that really like effortless look. Haven't tried it yet, but just by the feel of it, I can tell you I'm absolutely going to love it. And so if you're looking for a blending brush, this is probably the one you want to go get. And now we're going to get into the important part, the swatches. Alright, so that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, on Wednesday, I should have that winter formal tutorial coming to you guys. I'm super excited for that. And as a side note, I just want to say that I had the coolest moment last night. I was laying in bed watching some YouTube videos on my phone, and I tweeted about the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, and I tagged Jaclyn in it, and I said something like, sleeping with my hashtag Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette because it seems too good to be true. And I was like, just kidding, but I really do love it. And then while I was watching this YouTube video, she retweeted it, and I think I almost died. Like, I was like, and that was just such an amazing moment. Makes me love her even more. If you have any questions about the palette, anything like that, leave a comment down below and I will gladly get back to you guys about those. You can also tweet me or Instagram me if you have any questions. My Twitter is @BeautyByKendall and my Instagram is @BeautyByKendallLynn. I will link those down below. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day and I'll see you real soon. Bye.